Pay very close attention, because what I'm about to reveal could change everything for you starting December 2025. You are entering one of the most energetically potent periods of the entire year, a window where cosmic signals become clearer, guiding those prepared to listen. This isn't random chance, it's celestial orchestration, the kind of force that, when understood and harnessed, can transform ordinary days into gateways for wealth and personal evolution. Mystic philosophy teaches that the cosmos is in constant dialogue with us, not through loud proclamations, but through quiet symbols, sequences, and numerical patterns. These sacred codes are not arbitrary. They carry specific vibrations that resonate with prosperity, insight, and spiritual awakening. When you attune yourself to their frequency, you don't merely attract currency, you invite a current of abundance that reshapes your consciousness, your direction, and your destiny. In this exploration, we will delve into 6 potent and auspicious numerical frequencies, specifically aligned with the energy of December 2025, a date marked by significant cosmic potential. Each code you'll uncover today has been deciphered from celestial movements and timeless symbolic wisdom, numbers that have illuminated the path for contemplatives, wise ones, and contemporary seekers toward unlocking stability, wealth, and inner growth. But here is where the revelation deepens. Remain until the conclusion, because I will disclose a hidden master frequency, often called the gateway to unwavering abundance. This number has assisted many in attracting sudden financial grace and harmonizing their inner world with universal rhythm. So before we commence, declare in the comments, "I am open to receive." And if you feel aligned, please like this video, subscribe to Mystic Philosophy, and let's decode the pathways to prosperity together. Number 12, the pulse of universal harmony. Observe your daily existence, and you'll perceive a subtle recurrence, a figure that emerges more frequently than you may realize. 12. It's woven into the fabric of your reality, visible yet overlooked. 12 units in a carton, 12 intervals on your timepiece, 12 stages toward an aspiration, or the 12 moons that frame your annual journey. It doesn't clamor for notice. Yet it's present, stitching the unseen design that maintains life's graceful order. Initially, 12 seems mundane, just another tally, but peer beneath its surface, and it unveils itself as something more profound. A cosmic pulse synchronizing everything from chronological flow to oceanic tides. Consider this: our planet journeys around the sun, across 12 lunar cycles, marking the transition of seasons and phases of renewal. The celestial wheel, guiding humanity for millennia, rests upon 12 archetypal signs. Even in sonic art, the 12 tones of an octave create the foundation for every melody composed. It's as if 12 is not merely arithmetic. It is spiritual geometry, the invisible framework holding existence in balance. Each instance of 12 echoes the universe's inclination for symmetry, a reminder that nothing in life is accidental and all unfolds in a discernible cadence. Step outside briefly, witness the graceful shift from daylight to darkness and back again, balanced across 12-hour measures. The sea's waves answer the moon's gentle pull, constant, patient, sure. Our own lives mirror this pattern. We ascend, we rest, we learn, we begin anew. The number 12 hums softly beneath it all, reminding us that life moves in spirals, not straight lines. Every conclusion you encounter carries the embryo of a fresh start. In mystical insight, 12 holds a deep teaching, the 12 links of interdependent arising. These are not archaic concepts, they are a mirror showing how our thoughts, feelings, and experiences are interconnected. Every triumph and trial has origins in something preceding it. When you feel adrift or anxious, it's rarely without cause. It's the outcome of a chain of mental and emotional reactions that ignited within you. Comprehending this is the initial step toward liberation. Picture this. You're inundated, ruminating, reliving former errors. That turmoil didn't materialize from nothing. It began with a solitary thought, one spark that triggered a cascade. 12 instructs us to trace that spark backward, to see the sequence with clarity. Once you perceive the sequence, you reclaim agency. You can pause, breathe, and select a different response. That is where true freedom originates, not by battling the cycle, but by understanding its nature. And if you wish to embody this wisdom, envision the snow leopard. It doesn't chase every sound in the mountains. It is poised, aware, awaiting the precise moment to act. That is 12's lesson, the mastery of timing, knowing when to advance, when to be still, when to allow events to mature organically. Life isn't about pursuing every possibility, it's about synchronizing with the correct one. So when you encounter the number 12, don't merely look past it. Let it remind you of existence's deeper tempo, of patience, lucidity, and faith in divine scheduling. Because when you move in concert with the universe's cycles, abundance doesn't require coercion, it arrives to you effortlessly. Number 12 isn't luck, it is attunement. It's the silent murmur of the cosmos saying, decelerate, find your tempo, and everything intended for you will manifest right on schedule. Abundance flows to those moving in rhythm with universal time. Within all the vibrations surrounding this potent month, there exists one frequency radiating a quality distinct from the rest, a figure many disregard. Yet, it possesses the insight to radically alter your trajectory. That number is 9. In contemporary culture, we're conditioned to celebrate commencements. New roles, fresh objectives, the thrill of resetting. We hurry toward the next significant event. Believing progress only occurs when we initiate something novel. But here's a truth few grasp. Sometimes expansion isn't about starting, it's about concluding. The vibration of 9 reminds us that every ending holds sacred power. It's not the final page of a story, it's the fulfillment of a cycle, the instant you create room for something vastly superior to commence. Envision life as a pilgrimage where you're carrying satchels laden with the past, outdated patterns, painful recollections, attachments, and apprehensions that no longer serve your way. The weight feels customary, yet it slows each stride. Then one day, you choose to set those bags down. Immediately your energy feels lighter, your route more distinct. That is the power of 9, the courage to release what is complete so new blessings can navigate their path to you. Presently, this number's influence is shining more brightly than ever. With the energy of the approaching lunar peak and a rare planetary harmony, the cosmos is opening a portal for release and regeneration. In philosophical teachings, these alignments are sacred indicators, signals from the universe urging us to purify what clutters our essence. They stir buried emotions, illuminate neglected patterns, and guide us to finally relinquish what no longer matches our resonance. Whether it's an exhausting dynamic, a loop of uncertainty, or a version of ourselves that has fulfilled its purpose, the essence of 9 whispers an eternal truth. Letting go is not failure. It is emancipation. It means choosing clarity over confusion, peace over clinging, and evolution over inertia. Walking with 9's vibration is akin to bowing to your history with gratitude, acknowledging its lessons, and then stepping forward lighter, freer, and aligned with your elevated purpose. So, pause briefly and inquire within. What are you still bearing that no longer belongs on your journey? Is it a person, a remorse, or an ambition that doesn't reflect who you've become? Recall, the universe cannot fill your hands with new gifts until you've emptied them of the old. This cosmic moment is your signal, a sacred invitation to release, recalibrate, and ascend. Number 24, the unseen anchor of internal equilibrium. In today's agitated world, everyone appears to be striving louder, quicker, seeking acknowledgement. But have you observed how the most formidable individuals often speak the least? Authentic power doesn't shout. It emanates quietly. The number 24 holds precisely that vibration, the serene cadence of balance, forbearance, and unshakable inner tranquility. This number doesn't require endorsement. It doesn't hunger for acclaim. It's the steady heartbeat beneath disorder, the silent fortitude that maintains cohesion when everything seems to fracture. Like the profound roots of a great tree that remain unseen, 24 derives its energy from stillness, firm, anchored, and quietly immovable. It teaches that success founded on calm assurance endures far longer than that built on commotion and rush. Now let's decipher its core. The digit 2 signifies empathy, synergy, and spiritual linkage. It reminds you that strength isn't discovered in domination. It's found in comprehension, in being patient with life and with your own being. It reveals the elegance of stillness, the potency of listening, and the craft of moving with fluidity rather than force. The digit 4 introduces structure, resolve, and discipline. It's the architect's energy, the groundwork beneath every vision. It symbolizes stability amidst unpredictability, the determination to continue your path even when diversions and doubts attempt to divert you. When merged, 2 and 4 create a vibration of concord, the equilibrium between feeling and execution, between intuition and perseverance. Those who align with 24 feet's energy become unshakable pillars, tender in spirit yet unwavering in aim. This energy perfectly mirrors contemplative wisdom. The enlightened teacher never sought to overpower. He influenced through serenity, presence, and quietude. His calm was his authority. Similarly, 24 doesn't compel change. It permits transformation to unfold naturally through patience and alignment. To live in harmony with 24 is to realize that the most subdued energy frequently generates the most resonant impact. It's not about velocity, but about how profoundly rooted you are. In stillness, you uncover your genuine strength, the kind no turmoil can ever disrupt. So whenever existence feels loud or unsteady, recall 24 feet's lesson. True stability isn't about towering height. It's about standing firm with quiet confidence in your own peace. Let's discuss the potent force of number 36. This isn't merely coincidence. It's a communiqué from the cosmos, a gentle prompt to halt and ask yourself, am I living an existence shaped by my own decisions, or one authored by others? Metamorphosis doesn't always arrive with grand alterations or noisy instants. It often begins quietly in those subtle recognitions. When you sense that the routine, the part you play, or the pressures you bear no longer suit the person you truly are. 36 emerges when you've transcended those confines, summoning you to step into your authentic self, not who the world anticipates, but who you are destined to be. This number carries 2 powerful vibrations, 3 and 6. 3 symbolizes creativity, inspiration, and delight, that playful, liberated energy that renders life vivid and meaningful. 6, conversely, represents equilibrium, stability, and wisdom, grounding your energy so your growth doesn't spiral into chaos. Together, they form the ideal synthesis of liberty and duty, imagination and order, spirit and soul. To connect with 36 feet's vibration, initiate 3 mindful actions. First, rekindle your inner joy. Step back from objectives momentarily and remember the last occasion you felt truly vibrant. Perform something this week that revives that sensation. Dance, create, laugh, wander. Second, relinquish the old narrative. Inscribe one label, fear, or conviction that no longer defines you. Then release it, safely dissolve it, tear it, or simply exhale it away. Feel the ensuing lightness. Third, redesign your atmosphere. Notice who and what occupies your space. Select surroundings that elevate you and release those that draw you back into former patterns. Energy is infectious, guard yours wisely. The universe doesn't demand flawlessness. It only inquires if you're prepared to cease awaiting approval and start crafting a life that genuinely belongs to you. Now, let's direct our awareness toward the number 18, not as digits you idly jot down, but as a tender invitation to reunite with your core. Consider 18 a soft knock upon your inner door, a reminder that even in a world saturated with noise, you merit a moment of spaciousness. Each day, society propels us to accelerate, stay occupied, and perpetually refine ourselves. We're instructed to force our minds into perfect concentration, to silence every stray thought, to forever be in pursuit. But pause and ask, is the mind truly meant to be controlled like machinery? Or is it a living realm that simply requires room to breathe, like a seed needing earth and sunlight to sprout? The deeper teaching within 18 is surrender. It encourages us to loosen our grasp slightly. Genuine insight doesn't arrive when you constrict your mind with discipline. It appears when you create vacancy, when you stop treating your thoughts as dilemmas and start viewing them as motion, as vitality. Picture your mind not as a vessel you must defend, but as a vast skyline. Clouds, breezes, tempests, they arrive and depart, but the horizon stays open, undisturbed, boundless. That openness is your true nature. Experiment with a modest yet transformative practice. Dedicate 18 minutes daily solely for yourself. No aims, no output, no divided attention. Depart from endless scrolling and perpetual alerts. Sit, breathe slowly. Observe your chest's gentle rise and fall. Doodle without intent. Hum a forgotten melody, or simply watch shadows glide across your wall. This isn't time misspent. This is reclaiming your internal balance, your innate rhythm. In philosophical understanding, the path isn't about coercing the mind into silence. It's about greeting your thoughts with tenderness. The distractions, the random notions, the sudden emotional surges, they are not shortcomings, they are reflections of your inner terrain. When you cease fighting them, you begin to hear the subtle wisdom beneath. That's when clarity emerges independently, like dawn gradually dispersing the mist. This is the silent blessing carried by 18 feet's vibration, a reminder to release tension, to trust your essence, to lean into life rather than resist it. For the moment you stop pushing against the current, life starts to guide you without effort. Peace arrives, insight arrives, and with them, opportunities and abundance you never envisioned. Your mind is a sky, not a cage. Thoughts are just passing weather. Stay present, because what follows holds even greater potency. Very shortly, I'll reveal a special bonus code, one charged with exceptional energy, a number recognized for activating manifestation, drawing favorable fortune, and unlocking prosperity's doors that many overlook. Bonus number 8, the force of infinite symmetry. We've arrived at the final code in this extraordinary journey. Yet this isn't a conclusion. It's the entrance to a much deeper comprehension of abundance and serenity. Number 8 signifies that gateway. It isn't loud or insistent, yet its energy quietly transforms all it contacts. It's the number of flow, where wealth, purpose, and calm move in perfect synchrony. At first sight, 8 seems commonplace. But look more intently, and its mystery starts to unfold. Rotate it sideways and it becomes the symbol of boundlessness, a reminder that abundance isn't a solitary incident or lucky break, but a perpetual cycle of giving and receiving. Upright, it forms 2 equal circles, one for your spiritual realm and one for your material existence, in flawless balance. That is 8's message. When the inner world aligns, the outer world flourishes. Unlike digits symbolizing swift gains or erratic change, 8 brings a serene certainty. It doesn't rush you. It teaches that triumph isn't built in a day, but through rhythm, discipline, and harmony. In mystic philosophy, this energy connects seamlessly with the path of conscious living, the guide to a life of intention and equilibrium. It reminds us that right view, right aspiration, right communication, right conduct, right livelihood, right endeavor, right awareness, and right focus are not merely spiritual ideals. They are steps toward lucidity, prosperity, and fulfillment. If you wish to invite 8's energy into your daily life, try this simple yet powerful practice. Each morning, spend 8 quiet minutes focusing solely on your breath. No distractions, simply presence. Then, Record 8 clear intentions, 4 dedicated to your objectives for financial and personal growth, and 4 that nurture your peace, gratitude, and compassion. You may not perceive an immediate shift, but gradually, this modest ritual will begin to align your resonance with abundance. For 8's lesson is straightforward. Genuine wealth flows naturally when your life moves in balance. Take a deep breath and remember this. Numbers aren't just figures. They are living emblems of cosmic wisdom. They mirror what transpires within you and aid in realigning with your higher calling. So before you depart, please like this video, subscribe to Mystic Philosophy, and comment below, "I trust the universe's balance. I am receptive," because sometimes the quietest energy holds the most powerful transformation. Number 8 is that serene force, a reminder that harmony is the true bedrock of abundance.